It's Jeremy here from Money School for Parents, and I'd like to welcome you to this second edition of our Money Stories. Money Stories is our series of questions that you could be asking your kids about money right now, or maybe they're questions that your kids have at some point asked you. Last time we looked at the basic question, what is money? In today's episode, we're going to look at where money actually comes from. Okay, now the official version is a little bit complicated, so just bear with me for this, please. Right, so the official version is that central banks create money either by printing it or by buying bonds in the treasury market. When central banks buy bonds, they usually buy their own country's treasury bonds, and their purchases are made from banks that own bonds. Okay, so that's the official version, okay? But actually, it's a little bit easier than that in practice. Where does money really come from? This is our second question. Okay, so most of the money in our economy is created by banks themselves in the form of bank deposits, the numbers that appear in your bank account. Banks create new money whenever they make loans to people. And 97% of the money in the economy today exists as bank deposits, while just 3% is actual physical cash. Okay, so $99 question here. Where do banks get their money from? Okay, there's a little bit of a clue in the picture there, if you look. Banks get most of their money from their customers. When customers deposit cash into the bank and into their checking accounts and CDs, it then becomes the bank's money. The bank's only obligation is then to repay an equivalent amount of money to the customer when they ask for it back. So in effect, banks don't actually hold on to that money. They invest that money and use it to create more money. Who physically makes the money, though? Well, it's a Treasury Department who's responsible for the printing of paper currency and minting coins. They oversee the Bureau of Engraving and Printing and the US Mint. Now, it's often asked, why can't a country just print lots of money and therefore get rich? And it's quite a logical question. But really speaking, to get richer, a country has to actually make and sell more things, whether they're goods or services. This makes it safe to print money so that people can buy the extra things that they want. But if a country prints more money without making more things, then what happens? Prices just go up. And this is an interesting question. How actually do we manage to destroy money? In the picture, there's somebody cutting it up, but there are other ways of destroying money too. So when a bank creates a new loan, as we said, it creates more money. But when people repay that loan, it actually takes money out of the economy. And also, if you spend money in a supermarket on a credit card, that creates money. But when you pay that back, that money disappears from the system. Right, lots of people wonder, and I've sometimes wondered it in the past, can I start my own bank? Is that legal? Well, the answer is yes, actually. You can start your own bank as long as you meet the requirements and regulations of owning a bank. Many people think that owning a bank is somewhat impossible, but it's not as impossible as you may think, providing you have a little bit of money behind you. According to offshore banking, starting a bank in the USA costs between $500,000 and $1 million. So you need a little bit of backing behind you to start. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you for listening. Visit us on our website, moneyschoolforparents.com. Also, remember, you can see us on Twitter, Facebook. We've got a YouTube channel. We're everywhere. Okay. See you then. Bye for now.